Hi everyone, I'd like to wish you all a happy new year. I know I'm a bit late, but there you go. As we start a new year, I was thinking about my plans for this year. And I also started to reflect on last year. It's a bit strange when you think back to what you did last year and where you were at this time last year. I think it's also a bit strange, the news channels always have an item about who's died. So then you start to think about all the people we lost last year. In January last year, Sidney Poitier died. I don't know whether you know, but he was actually the first black actor to win an Oscar. I was actually concentrating on my Twitter channel, so I was taking lots of pictures for Twitter, many of which you've seen on my slideshows on my channel. I never thought that I would have a YouTube channel, although I did used to watch Casey Neistat and Peter McKinnon and think, my God, how cool are they? They are, aren't they? We got to March and we heard the news that Shane Warne had died at 52, and then after that it was Taylor Hawkins at 54. And it does make you think you really should live every day as it's your last. I did think I wanted to be on YouTube, and I was watching channels like Think Media and vidIQ, and their advice was find your niche. But I was thinking, well, what could be my niche? Blonde moment or what? So I thought, I wonder if there's an interest for girls like me. I started to look at other people's channels, and I was looking at Heidi Fox. Heidi Fox has been on YouTube for years, and her channel's gorgeous. She's got 50,000 subs, and she's very, very pretty. So if you don't follow her already, I would advise you to have a look. So obviously in January, it is quite chilly. So today, I've got on a wool dress, some black hold-ups, high heels, which you've seen before. This is a dress I don't wear that often, it only comes out in the winter. I don't know whether you like it or not. We'll see how that looks. So back to last year. We got to March and we found out Dennis Waterman had died. Now I don't know if you ever watch Mind, but I loved watching that programme growing up. Him and George Cole. And Dennis was a bit of a heartthrob in his day. But a lot of younger people would just know him as the old man in New Tricks. Well, he wasn't always old. By now, I was following other T-girls on YouTube. I loved their channels and I thought, do you know what? I'm going to have a go at that. So we got to June. The summer frocks came out and I was wearing things like this. It's one of my favourite dresses, this. I wore it out at Leeds first Friday. But it is a summer dress, you've got bare shoulders. What do you think? Do you like it? Got my gold sandals on as well. They're actually quite comfy, these sandals. I can even run across the road in them. So the summer came and I took the plunge. I started my YouTube channel. I had loads of pictures that I'd put on Twitter. So my first posts were mainly slideshows. And I started an early stockings Saturday, which was quite popular. I had lots of pictures of me in stockings, funnily enough. This seemed to be too much for some people, and I think they must have complained because I got 1 or 2 age restrictions. I did one video, and to try and make it a little bit different, I did have a lollipop, and that really burst some people's blood vessels. I had to take it down. But never mind, I was up and running, and I was on YouTube. In July, James Caan died. James was best known for his role as Sonny in The Godfather. Al Pacino didn't get an Oscar for that movie, I'll never know. But God, what a movie. Anyway, I made my first vlog. I went to Leeds first Friday and I took the camera with me. Unfortunately, I had a little bit too much to drink, so I didn't get a lot of footage, but it still proved to be a really popular video. It's in my playlist if you want to go back and have a watch. I love Leeds first Friday and I'm hoping to be back soon. So hopefully I'll take the camera and make a longer video. In August, we lost an icon. Olivia Newton-John died. Now she was best known for her role as Sandy in Grease. I think all the guys fancied Sandy. Sandy was like me, she was sweet and innocent, but in the end it turns out she had a bit of a wild side. So to remember Olivia, I put me leather trousers on. What do you think? You were John Travolta? Would you take me out? if I was Sandy, would I want to go with you? You don't know unless you ask. I actually hit 1,000 subscribers in August, although things have slowed up since then. But that's more my fault than anybody else's. I really need to post more often. Some of my favourite videos were taken when I was out and about or meeting other people. I went down to see my friend Cherry Lips at her house, and she's just got a bar in her garden. I'm not sure if you can remember that video, the mascara and lippy in. That was a real fun video to make, although unfortunately it was a bit drink inhibited. I also did a question and answer video with Cherry, and after that I did one with the lovely Charlotte sometimes. And I think next year that's something I like to do more of, maybe collaborations with other girls. So if anybody's watching, I'm here and I'm free. You might have noticed I've got another change. This is one of my favourite dresses. I've worn this out in Leeds and Newcastle. I love it. It's plain, just with a band detail on it. I love it. I've worn this, I think I've worn it 3 times. Once with white sandals. These are kind of a lilac-y pink. What would you call them? Would they be lilac? Would they be pink? I don't know. Or you can even wear them with blue. It's a dress I love, feel really comfortable in it. I don't know which one you like. Do you think Sandy would wear it? If she wasn't being wild, if she was being more sweet and girly. Anyway, the year moved on, we rolled into winter. We finished in December with me in front of a load of Christmas lights, which was wild. Aren't they wild down there? But also, sadly, we lost another couple of icons. Pelé, the Brazilian footballer who was and always will be a football icon. And then of course we lost Vivienne Westwood, the godmother of punk, a fashion icon, a great British institution. These greats go and we'll never see the like of them again. But one thing it does tell me, you need to live your life. So love your family, love your friends. If you want to be wild every now and again, be wild, because you'll only get one go. So, plans for this year? Well, one thing, I need to be more consistent. So hopefully you'll see regular videos from me in the future. And I think as well, a lot more varied content. I love doing stuff when I'm out and about. So the plan is to have more videos when I'm out and around. Hopefully a night in Newcastle, hopefully another night in Leeds. I might even be a bit of a fanny craddock and do some cooking videos, who knows. So I'd just like to say a big thank you to all my subscribers and also to anybody else who watches the channel. I really appreciate you, I love your feedback, and if you do have any requests for videos you'd like me to do, just let me know. You can always leave a note in the comments. So finally, have a wonderful 2023 and I'll see you next time. Bye!